Alright, so recently I finished a beginner machine learning course, and now I feel this power. Like I can solve any problem mankind has faced. Say you wake up in the middle of the night with an urge to pee, but you don't want to get out of bed. I'm sure all of us has thought, damn, if only I could just teleport my pee straight into the toilet, right? We all thought that, right? Well, what if I told you that there's a solution that doesn't involve teleportation or diapers, and that's machine learning? Because that's the solution to everything according to companies nowadays. Now that I know the basics of machine learning, I naturally moved on to the next step, text-to-speech. I want to make a text-to-speech model from scratch and give a Discord bot the ability to steal anyone's voice. That way I can make the bot say things using my friends' voices. Thankfully, there are plenty of resources online on making TTS from scratch. I decided to follow this person's blog.
TTTZOV351
It has a few typos, but I found it to be the easiest to follow. One of the first few things discussed by this person and a lot of other resources is the Fourier Transform. Now, I won't go deep into the details and implementation because I see the same actually comments like 20 times, which is honestly fair enough most of the time. But maybe that's actually a good thing because I'll get more comments for the algorithm. Fourier Transform can be thought of as a way to convert the amplitude over time plot of a wave into other plots which are over frequency, like amplitude over frequency or even phase over frequency. Don't know what amplitude, frequency, or phase is? Shorty. Now, why would this be useful? I think most of us know that sound is a wave, and well, sometimes analyzing sound is easier in the frequency domain rather than the time domain. For example, this wave seems pretty complicated in the time domain, but it's just 3 peaks in the frequency domain. So how does this conversion work? There are many intuitions and derivations out there, like the 3 blue 1 brown approach of wrapping the wave in a circle and keeping track of the center of mass, or the correlation method. If you want to learn more, you can go watch the videos I put in the description. Although I would say it took me kind of an embarrassing amount of time to learn all these. It is very interesting and elegant though. So far, everything was going pretty smooth. Mile spectrum, Griffin-Lim algorithm, I can understand for the most part, or at least pretend I do, but man, the actual machine learning model section, where do I even begin? You know, there's no shame in using other people's works. After all, that's how we developed so fast as humans. I tried about 7 free TTS models. I gave it this prompt and some of them were pretty good.
Hi, I sound like Joon, don't I? The difference is imperceivable, ho ho he you ho you ho you ho ho.
Some of them were very weird.
Hi, I sound like Joon, don't I? The difference is imperceivable, ho ho yeah you ho 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 ho.
But none of them really sounded like me though. Maybe if you close your eyes, open your ears, and plug your nose, you'd see a fragment of my voice, but otherwise you wouldn't be fooling anyone with it.
Hi, I am president. Give me your money,
I guess it's kind of expected since it's only using 8 seconds of my voice as input. But I was very surprised by Mask GCT though, cause that by far sounded the most like me. The only flaw is that it takes roughly 5 minutes to generate a sentence. In the end, after listening to lots of people claiming to be me, I decided to use Chatterbox since it seemed pretty easy to implement with fairly decent performance. Now I just need to figure out how to make a
Discord bot お出口はありません
After following some tutorials, I was able to make a simple bot that bullies a chosen member. You just have to type !bully and the member ID, Then it'd start to put reactions after every single one of their messages. It'll also DM them either this photo or GIF. Just like a real bully, telling it to stop bullying wouldn't do anything. The only way to actually stop it is to tell it something it doesn't want to hear. I also made a bot that checks every message for I'm to greet my friends who for some reason change their names super often. That way I don't have to do it myself. I'm such a good friend. Hi, such a good friend, I'm Joon. But anyway, if you're ever speedrunning losing friends, I'd highly recommend this method.
But I guess you can't lose what you don't have.
The search word is hard-coded, so it won't work if they add spaces or use different languages like what my friend did for some reason while trying to figure out how it works. I don't really know why he tried because the joke doesn't even work in Chinese or Japanese. I also thought about making a bot where whenever I ask questions like, are you this, you must be that, you're something, right? And my friends like a fool answer yes, it would reply with, hi something something, I'm Joon. For example, if I typed, are you gonna play tonight, and my friends say yes, it would type, hi gonna play tonight, I'm Joon. First name gonna, middle name play, and last name tonight. Amazing. But the problem is, there's so many ways of saying yes, it'd be annoying to hardcode all of them, so I scrapped it. Now that I know how to make a Discord bot, I just need to mash it with the TTS bot, and there you go. I named it literally you with a fitting profile picture and a bio that expresses how the TTS is so realistic that it can fit right in with the crowd. To get it started, you first need to select a target and get into a voice chat with them. Then type this command to make the bot join the voice chat and start recording the samples. After getting around 15 seconds of speech, tell it to save the recording. The bot will automatically cut long pauses in the speech, and now it's ready to speak its first words.
There's cheese and cheeseburger.
Sometimes it duplicates words or just chooses to not follow the prompt though. Like I gave it this prompt once as a test and
Yeah. Ah. Oh. Ah. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Oh. Oh.
It's okay, nice try. One kind of unavoidable issue with the bot is that it takes roughly 20 seconds to generate the speech because I'm only using my CPU. This is the one time I wish I had an NVIDIA GPU because that would make the model run much faster, I assume. Other than the commands I just mentioned, you can also preview what the bot is going to say so only you can hear it.
Merry Christmas.
That way you can choose to regenerate the speech or replay it in the voice chat for everyone to hear.
Merry Christmas.
Now it's time to see if I can trick my braza into thinking that I made a friend who sounds exactly like him. I'm gonna invite him to a voice chat, bring my bot over, and tell him that my friend is having some mic issues. Then I'll start the recording and try to get my brother to talk for a duration by asking him some questions like some kind of IELTS test. And once that's done, I'll pretend to go pee and make the bot say something. Sadly, you can't remove the app icon from Discord bots, so if he decides to inspect its profile or scroll down the member list, he'll find out that it's a bot, but what are the odds he does that? I also have to make sure to capture him talking normally and not shouting or screaming for obvious reasons. Although I do wonder what would happen if I just use screams as a sample sound. I'm not gonna shout too loud because my neighbors are gonna think I'm dying.
Hi, I sound like Joon, don't I? The difference is imperceivable, ho ho ho, hee hee ooh ho ho.
So apparently it still works. I just kinda expected it to scream back, but I guess the model doesn't work that way. Maybe it just picks up on the tone of your voice, or I just implemented it wrong, but anyway, no screams, which shouldn't be too hard. Hello.
Finally, man.
Sorry, man. I finished pooping earlier. I had to book something for tomorrow. Yeah.
What do you have to?
The zoo. Let's go. My friend, is it or if my friend joins, he knows quite a bit of Vocaloid too. So yeah.
Oh shit, let's go.
Yeah, Vocaloid friend. Let's move to my server. And the Wi-Fi here is so trash.
What's new?
Oh. Hello.
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 The audio is dead, Lumafao.
He's having mic issues. Can't wait to go Fuji Q. Heh.
When is that happening, FujiQ?
I don't know. I just want to go there, go on some rides.
What is it?
Huh? What?
Your voice lagged.
Dude, the Wi-Fi here is garbage.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah. I wanted to eat hoto while we're at Yamanashi.
Yamanashi?
Yeah, Yamanashi.
Yamanashi.
Yeah, I love hoto, even though I've never had it before, but it looks
We've
yummy.
had it before. We've had it once in Tokyo, and it was
Oh, no.
kind of...
Oh, wait, we don't count that because that was just alright. It was worse than the instant miso nikomi udon thing.
No, I think that one was pretty bad, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know why it was like overly thick and chewy.
Yeah, the soup is just not good, and yeah, I don't
Yeah, I'd
know.
have the miso nikomi udon any day over that.
Oh, I found that in the supermarket, my place.
What?
I found that thing in the supermarket near my place. Why was your what so late?
No, my Wi-Fi is bad, man. I was waiting for you to finish your sentence, and then I realized that your sentence was finished.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Do you want to hear my rap?
Oh.
Is that a yes?
Of course.
Alright, here it comes. I'ma go PBRB. Let's go.
I already heard that one before.
Hey, is my mic working?
No, now it is, yeah. Hear you now.
Later, few moments.
Do you listen to a lot of Vocaloids?
Yeah, pretty much like every day. It's like the only music genre I listen to. Can you hear me? No, crap. I think it's the internet, isn't it?
Do you have a favorite? Mine's Otomachi Una.
That one's good, though. Honestly, that is my favorite, too.
Alright, I'm back. Did you enjoy talking to yourself?
Huh?
You know the friend I invited?
Uh-huh.
Literal EU. Do you want to guess what that means?
No?
Literally you. It's literally you.
What the fuck?
It's a TTS bot that I made.
What the fuck, man?
Yo, right click his profile.
Where's my mouse? What the fuck is that?
It can record people's voices, and then using that, it like trains like a TTS model and something like that.
So whose voice was that? What the
I sampled your voice. That's why I asked a lot of questions, like some kind of IELTS test.
the fuck? What questions are you asking?
I was baiting you to talk by, talking about Fuji-Q, Yamanashi. Yeah.
Wait, do that one again. Make it say something again.
Okay, what do you want it to say?
I don't know, anything.
Okay, I'll say I don't know anything. Give it a bit. It takes like 20 seconds to say something. That's why his responses were so long.
Yeah, it seemed like it.
Yeah, it's so awkward. I was just giggling while waiting.
Son of a bitch.
Wait, here it comes. Soon.
I don't know anything and such a big Vocaloid fan.
Oh, wow. It pronounced I'm as in for some reason, but yeah, it's pretty good, right?
It's really weird.
Yeah. Did you think you were talking to someone that sounded exactly like you for a bit?
I mean, it sounded like me, but bored.
That's like when I tried my own voice, it sounded like that too.
Yeah, but now that I know it's my voice, it's like creepy.
Yeah, it's somewhat similar.
Yeah. I mean, it does a pretty decent job. Like, yeah, I was talking a lot, but I wasn't like talking like a crazy amount. It wasn't like a crazy amount of sampling that it did.
It was like 45 seconds, and then it mixed some of your laughing, which might have made it worse.
Yeah. You made me laugh too much, man.
What can I say? I'd be a funny man.
Take me by the hand.
hand. Let's go.
Let's go.
We're so good. Well, that's everything. All the code for the bots are in the description if you want to give it a go. You'll have to self-host the bots though, so you won't find links to invite the bots to your server. Here's the Vocaloid references and inspirations for the last video. Merry Christmas, and thank you for watching!